Hey guys, nobody here. Today we're talking about the top 10 most disrespectful Yu-Gi-Oh decks. Yu-Gi-Oh is a game with a beautiful spectrum of strategy, from careful hand traps and grinding board presence to haha no, you don't get to play. This list is dedicated to the latter. Some decks don't just win, they mock you while doing it. Whether it's FTK, lockout, or just disrespectful vibes, these are the decks that make you question your life choices. First off though, if you're new here, please consider leaving a like and subscribing, it helps out tremendously. Now on to the video. Let's kick this off with the original Exodia OTK. You know the one. Back in the day with Heart of the Underdog, Sangan, Witch of the Black Forest, Upstart Goblin, Messenger of Peace, basically any card that let you live long enough to draw your entire deck. It's nostalgic, it's janky, and it's got boomer energy, but I'll be honest, there's something kind of cozy about it. Disrespect level, 4 out of 10. It's mostly casual these days, but still annoying when someone locks you in with a stall and then drops the iconic Exodia on you like it's a microphone. Then came the 2009 to 2015 glow up. The deck said, what if I just drew 40 cards in one turn? Enter Royal Magical Library, Magical Mallet, Hand Destruction, Into the Void, Dark World Dealings, and the Cursed Bamboo Sword Engine. You knew the moment you saw RML hit the field, you were either going to witness greatness or have 10 minutes stolen from your life. Disrespect level, 8 out of 10. You don't duel this deck, you observe it. Post 2015, the deck hit a wall. Konami realized, wait, drawing 20 cards a turn might be bad, but modern versions try their best with pot cards, danger monsters, reload, and even runic stun. It won't win worlds, but if your win condition is making the other guy walk away from the table, it still works. Next on our list are burn decks. Pyromaniacs with patience. Burn decks are the introverts of Yu-Gi-Oh! Don't talk to me, don't touch me, and take 1,000. From 2002 to 2013, Burn had many forms. Wave Motion Cannon, Desk Koala, Nightmare Wheel, Magic Cylinder, and everyone's favorite tax collector, Lava Golem. Back then, Mystical Space Typhoon was at 1, so Lava just sat there, burning you slowly, held in place by Nightmare Wheel like some kind of fiery squatter. Later, we got Just Desserts, Ojama Trio. Later, we got Just Desserts, Ojama Trio, Threatening Roar, and Volcanic Queen. Honestly, kaijus were inevitable. You can practically hear them screaming to be invented. Nurse Burn from 2014 to 2017 was peak comedy, using Bad Reaction to Samochi or Nurse Reficule? You turned healing into harm. Your opponent gains 1,000 life points? No, they take 1,000 to the face instead. Disrespect level, 9 out of 10. They think you're helping them die. Modern Burn has split, either into FTK variants or stun hybrids. Konami has tried to suppress this genre harder than Rogue Fan translations, but decks like Red Eyes Burn, Flame Swordsman Burn, and True Draco Stun still linger like smoke from a fire you didn't quite put out. Mystic Mine, the I heard you like solitaire deck. I'll be honest, I dodged the Mystic Mine meta. I slept well, but for those who were there, I salute you. The card reads, if your opponent controls more monsters than you, they can't activate monster effects or attack. Now imagine this in a Burn, or Kaiju deck, or worse, Sky Strikers. They only need one monster on the field, while you sit there looking like an overpaid extra in a prison movie. This card won YCS Rio 2022, a deck that the guy literally called Pure Mind took home the gold. The deck did nothing but protect Mystic Mine, cycle draw cards, and burn out the clock. It was the chess equivalent of knocking over your opponent's pieces then flipping the board. Sky Strikers abused mine particularly well. With their low monster count and flexible back row, they could stall indefinitely until they controlled the pace of the game, and once mine locked the field, you were just there, a glorified spectator. Disrespect level, 11 out of 10. Literally a one card ban worthy mood. True Draco. Stun, summon, suffer. True Draco is a ritual in pain. Not ritual summoning, just raw, endless stun. They tribute continuous spells and traps to summon monsters, but those cards have parting gifts. Spells pop spells and traps pop monsters, and they pair with floodgates like Skill Drain. There can only be one. Anti-spell fragrance, and summon limit. Top of the food chain was Masterpiece, the true Draco slaying king. If summoned using a spell and trap, he is practically immortal. Banned in most forms formats, but still legal in Master Duel, like a war criminal hiding in another country. Then there's Dynamite Knight, who searches traps whenever your opponent dares to breathe. Alongside Ignis, Heat, and Majesty Maiden, the deck could create a self-sustaining grind loop where every time you remove something, it tutored a replacement. It was like fighting a Hydra, but the Hydra was also running Macrocosmos. Disrespect level, 10 out of 10. Your only misplay was showing up. Final Countdown, the Netflix install deck. You activate Final Countdown and then pray to every ancient Egyptian god that you survive 20 turns. You're not here to fight, you're here to delay. The deck would cram in cards like Wabaku, Threatening Roar, Battle Fader, and One Day of Peace. Its goal was pure survival, nothing more. Your opponent's carefully sculpted combo line? Irrelevant. Their boss monster with 5 negates? Doesn't matter. The tension of waiting out 20 turns makes this deck feel like a hostage situation with a life point counter. It doesn't beat you, it just waits you out like a stubborn cat refusing to leave your keyboard. Effectiveness, 6 out of 10. Disrespect, 10 out of 10. Arcano Force FTK. Oops, your turn is gone. This one's personal. Arcano Force was mid for years, until they got new support to turn the world into a time thief. You can now turbo into the world, and if you get the coin toss right or use Light Barrier, you can skip your opponent's turn. It's not consistent, it's not even particularly good, but when it works, it's like sitting down to duel and the other guy just pulls out a gun. Disrespect level, 8 out of 10, pure chaos. I do also have a video of the deck, so I will be linking that in the description as well if you wanted to check that out. Okay, and last on our list are Drytron Heralds. Negate.exe has stopped responding. Ah yes, Drytron. Ritual monsters with machine souls and a full deck of extortion. You use them to summon Herald of Ultimateness, then sit behind a wall of 5+ negates like you're cosplaying as a firewall. The best part, you can activate negates from hand. Fun. Drytron's strength came from how non-archetypal locked it was. Toss in Cyber Angels, Eva, Diviner of the Herald, and Benton, and you've got a machine fairy blender that leaves your opponent with absolutely nothing, except the decision to surrender now or in 5 minutes. The deck's win condition wasn't just control, it was emotional erosion. Watching your plays get batted away one by one while your opponent still has 4 cards in hand is the dueling equivalent of getting a parking ticket on your birthday. Disrespect level, 9 out of 10. You thought you could play? Q. Thanks for sticking through the pain. Let me know in the comments which deck ruined your childhood, or if I missed one that deserves to be called out. And remember, just because it's not banned doesn't mean it's not evil. See you in the next one.